So we're getting a little bit of a late start to this camping trip because Bubby's playing t-ball now, and we didn't want to miss the first official game. We didn't put in a bunch of hard work at practices, and he seems to be liking it. So we're getting a late start, digging out about 7 o'clock here at night. So got a 3-hour drive ahead of us. It's going to put us there hopefully around 10:30 or so.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
We have literally never left anywhere this late to go anywhere. Anywhere. No. In our 11 years of being together, we've never left out for a trip at 7 o'clock. We're going to be those people at the campground that we fuss about who are coming in there at 10:30 waking everybody up.
Yeah, so my parents and our little one are already there, and we've gotten some pictures, and it looks like our kind of campground.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
It looks really nice, and so
wooded.
We shouldn't disturb a whole lot of people when we get there, but I don't know if we'll get a whole lot of footage tonight because it's going to be dark, but in the morning we'll be sure to show y'all what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm excited. Abram, you ready? It's dinner time.
We're all hungry.
Okay, y'all, we made it. This is early Friday morning. We got here about 10:30 last night, and the place is beautiful. Really wooded, dark. They wake up crunk, ready to go. I would not recommend getting here so late at night like we did. It was just difficult with small children. If you're an adult though, you can totally do it. So we're not completely set up, but almost there. But look how great this campsite is. We are gonna go on an unofficial hiking trip through these woods and see where it leads us. This state park is huge. I didn't realize it is one of the largest state parks in Georgia. But I love how secluded we are. Our next neighbor is way over there. We are in the Equestrian Loop. So Abram, let's see if we can see. So right here is where the horses are. I grew up riding horses. I would love to be able to bring my own horse here. They have a place for trailers on the other side, and apparently miles and miles of horse trails. Our in-laws are right down there. This morning it's just me and the boys and my mother-in-law. Well, Travis and his dad go to a business meeting, and we have brought tons of stuff to keep us busy. This is Abram's newest favorite thing. If you have little kids and you need some camping stuff, it is called hay clay. Abram, tell me about it.
You need an app to build your thing. You need to get to dry, and then it'll get hard, and then you can play with it and move them.
That's right. So you need an app, and so we have the hay clay dinosaur. Can you show me the box? And who got this for you for your birthday?
Ari.
That's right. Your little cousin Ari and Anduin and Anne-Marie got it for you. But it has the coolest stuff, so we can build any of these dinosaurs, but whenever you get in the app, they have insects and what else, Abram? Monsters.
Yeah, but could you buy me a monster?
Oh, okay. So now we're on to buying you stuff, sure. Okay, and as you see, Titus is over here eating a morning snack. Normally Travis is in charge of breakfast, but this morning we are eating healthy, organic Lunchables. Is it good?
Yeah.
So this morning I have set up our little hammock. Normally the last few places we've been hasn't had a whole lot of trees around to be able to set them up. But look at this. Abram asked for his pillow and blanket. He said he was going to sleep there all day, and I'm totally fine with that. But I love these straps. Got them right here. They're called adjustable. Oop. Let's see if the camera will focus. Hold on, let me put them right there on the ground. Adjustable hammock tree straps. I got them at Walmart, and I got this cute little hammock at Big Lots. Actually, and it fits in that bag, which is perfect for a pop-up. But I like these straps because they don't damage the tree. Say hey. I love this though. When the kids start acting too wild, I make them go sit in the hammock and swing, and it instantly calms them. Let's see how long he stays in there. I'm saying 2 minutes. Okay, we got the boys down for a nap, and I wanted to sort of walk through this area now that I've gone to the other areas and explain about a little more what we found out. Okay, so as I said earlier, this is the Equestrian Loop. Right through here is the horse barns, and it's only a few sites. So there's number 8, we're on number 11, right here is 10, here is my in-laws, Sheila and Greg, they're on number 9. Here's another site right here, I'm assuming this is 7. The camp host is up here, and then further up is the comfort station or bathroom. Oh, and this is the coolest little game I got. It is a portable bean bag. It's like a cornhole game for kids. Look, you can flip it over, stand it up, and they can do that one. It comes in this little bag, bought it off Amazon, came with the bean bag, so fun. The boys love it, and I love that it's portable and easy.
What are you doing in the back of the truck, Tata?
Play toy and back the truck.
Where are we going, guys?
Where are we going?
A bear hunt.
Oh, on a bear hunt.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the playground.
Yeah.
And that trading post is so cool, isn't it?
What do you think, Junior Ranger?
Bubby?
I don't want a TV. I don't be a TV.
There's no T-Rexes in there. They're just snakes. There's a snake in an aquarium. What was his name? Do you remember?
I don't know. I know he was a king snake.
That's right. He's a king snake. Very good. His name was Sarge.
No, a snake. and you know about king snake, Dad.
You know about king snakes, right?
Yeah, I know all about it.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today. But when it's cold in the dead of winter, remember that snow melts away. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get it.
So we're staying on what they call the Equestrian Loop. There's 51 other campsites over here, and look, this one right here is right on the creek. That's pretty cool. Might have to make a mental note of that next time.
We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt.
We all have to pick up walking sticks. Everyone gets one of various size. That one's Titus's. Be wary of the walking stick. They also become swords. Karate choppers. Abram said if he saw an animal that was scary, he'd definitely use that walking stick. So, they double as weapons.
I don't watch it.
Hey, my friend will never say remember when.
I got it.
Whoa!
Where we stand. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old.
So this is the 1 mile nature hike trail. It's called Brantley Trail. And they said this was the best one for kids. There's also the Beaver Pond Trail, which is also 1 mile, but you can only get to it by going halfway on the Brantley Trail. So I wouldn't recommend that with children because Abram was asking me to hold him halfway through this Brantley Trail. And it is not all flat. I thought it was going to be all flat, real easy going. There are some steep parts and some narrow parts. So I think it was nice and a little bit challenging. And I felt really safe with them except just a few pieces, but it was fun.
Now this right here is more what I'm talking about. last time we went camping, we went down to the beach at Carabel, and this was a little too fancy for my taste. This right here is perfect. Cool breeze, plenty of shade, everything behind us. We just got a fresh load of firewood from town there. Got me some fresh, this stuff right here smells so good.
What is that?
Fat lightered.
Oh.
Just cut it up. About to get us a fire going. It's cool, it ain't got colder or ain't got hotter than 70 degrees today as far as I'm aware. And about to get a fire going. It's gonna be a good night.
Put on that old wedding dress now. Probably still fits like a glove. And tell the band to play one more slow song, 'cause you still have all my love. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old.
So the fire's going nice. One thing I like about camping in places like this is you can go out there in the forest and scavenge your wood, and you don't have to use so much of this expensive stuff here. So we went and found us some big logs right there, and once that burns in half, we'll turn them around and put the other two halves in there. We got some nice coals working. It's gonna be a good burning fire for a long time tonight. Let me show you over here what we got going on for supper. Over here we got the mini Weber fired up, waiting on those coals to get white. What are we throwing on there? Well, we got some couple pork chops. My favorite cut of steak, a chuck eye steak. You never had a chuck eye, you don't know what you're missing. Can't find them at every meat store, but if you do find them, that's the best cut of steak there is right there. And got a little boudin sausage we're gonna throw on the grill. So got the Weber getting ready for all that. Got me some citronella candles, loving them things. Over here, I bought couple times ago we went camping, bought this little Coleman burner right here. Runs off butane tank inside that little case right there. So we're gonna do some, what we got here? We're gonna do some mac and cheese on here, and we're gonna do some green beans on here. This is a little burner somebody gave to Brooklyn's older, but never been opened. And it's electric, whereas this one runs off butane. We're gonna have it going on here in a minute. Some mac and cheese, some green beans, and meat on the grill. So as you can see here, very, very wooded. And what this means is when it gets nighttime, it gets dark, 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 dark out here. So you gotta have plenty of lanterns, plenty of light. I've got two of these guys right here. I've had them for a while. Best outdoor lighting source in my opinion. And I really like these campsites like this one that have a little hanger on them like this. If you don't have a hanger, I'll show you what I got that seems to solve that problem as well. A little new addition to the camping setup. Found these things at the Coleman store. It's just basically a little chain. It's got a little claw here that digs into the tree, and that right there holds your lantern. Sometimes when you go to these campsites, the tree's got a nail in them you can hang on. They don't always, and this is nice because you can use it on any size tree you want. You just tighten it up as tight as you can get it, and that claw bites into the tree there, and you got you a nice little lantern holder. You can put your light wherever you want it.
One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. Let's get happy before we get old. No more whiskey, I'll have a Coke. Catching bass on an old fishing boat. One more story from Grandpa Joe. Let's get happy before we get old.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Pop-Up Life. As always, we like to kind of give you an idea of what we've been doing on each particular trip. So we want to talk to you about this trip up to Hard Labor Creek State Park, which is right near Rutledge, Georgia.
Yeah.
So we left Thursday
Night.
Thursday night. This is the latest we've ever kind of traveled with the camper.
Would not recommend it.
A little dicey on some of the back roads, a lot of deer, a lot of fog. We got in here about 10:30. Thankfully my parents were here. They were able to kind of manage the boys for a second. We got everything up. We were up and in bed by 11:30, so it was pretty good.
Yeah. Our boys have never gone to bed that late though. I mean, not by choice. Maybe like if they were sick. So that was a little rough, but we made it. We made it.
That's right. So we had a nice quick setup time and a nice quick fold up time too. What did we do while we were here? So the day one, or Friday, me and my dad had to make a little business trip over to McDonough, and so you and the kids went hiking?
Went hiking over there on, I think we did a little clip about it, Brantley Trail. That was great. The boys loved that. It was just enough to tire them out real good. I think towards the end, Abram is the one who doesn't have near as much endurance, I feel like, as Titus. He was asking me to hold him, but he did great. We were probably 1,000 yards away from the end, so that was perfect for small children. If the boys wouldn't have been with me, I would have done that extra loop. I think it was called Red Owl Beaver Loop. It would have made the whole trip 2 miles. So that was a lot of fun. We did that, and then we went to the playground. And then once we did all that, they were tired, because that took about 2 hours or so. We rode around the campsite with the boys while you guys were at your meeting. We came back here. Every trip I learn a little bit more things to bring for the boys that keep them occupied. I mean, being out in the woods is great, but children still need something to do. So we found some great blocks, and whenever we came back, the boys played with the blocks and colored and things like that until y'all got back, and then they took a nap. And then it's almost dinner time, I feel like.
Yeah, we came rolling in about 3:30 or so.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
And got a fire going, and sat around, enjoyed the fire. We cooked some steaks and pork chops and stuff that first night. Just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff on the grill.
Yeah.
Didn't really use the Blackstone a whole lot this time. We used more of the Weber. We just kind of mix it up. It's nice to have different options there. You can cook on the flat top, you can cook on charcoal, however you want to cook.
I really liked having that electric burner.
Yeah,
it opened up the possibilities of things we could cook that I hadn't even thought of before for camping, like macaroni and cheese, or your mom brought green beans and potatoes that she had put up. So that was nice to put those in a pot, cook it up.
Yeah, a lot of good options here. And the more we do it, the more we realize you can cook just like you do at home right here. We figured out a new, easier way to wash dishes.
Oh, yeah.
That worked out well. It got nice and cool here, because it was nice and cool, I think, all over the state this weekend. A little cold front coming through, but it
so nice.
The first night? No, the second night. The second night. Thursday night, I got up and turned off the air at some point.
Yeah, we turned it on.
Friday night, I think it got cool enough to actually run the
heater.
A little bit.
We tried the heater out. It was funny, whenever we first purchased it, we asked him, I said, does this heater work? He said, I don't know, I've never used it. So that was like holding my fingers like, please start working. Right when it started up, it started to smell like it was burning, and I was thinking, dear God, please don't mean that something's being burned up. But it didn't. It ended up working great. It wasn't too warm. It was just right. Like when I put my hand up there, it didn't feel super hot, but it got it nice and warm.
Yeah, I wouldn't want, it'd have to be real cold to run it wide open all the time, because it could run you out of there. But just to run it a little bit, it didn't get super cold. I mean, it got down to about 45. So.
It's cold for us. When we left home, it was 87, y'all. We were in short tank top.
And
it was burning up.
We're going back to 80-degree temperatures.
We'll be ripping this off, but on short sleeve shirt.
But yeah, it was nice and cool. The coldest we've been in yet. I still want it to get a little cooler, but it was cold enough to. Was it Saturday? Saturday, we had a fire going all day long.
That was by choice. That was not necessity. Travis just loves buying firewood, and it kept the boys busy for probably 2 or 3 hours picking up limbs. Abram thinks that he is a master mountain man now. He can break any limb.
Oh yeah,
he's pretty confident.
He's a good little limb scavenger.
About to be a karate black belt in limb breaking.
So Saturday morning we messed around here a little bit, and then we drove over to Madison, which is only about 15-20 minutes away. We used to go through Madison all the time when both of us went to school at the University of Georgia in Athens. But there's a little place called Farm View.
Farm View. It is a
It's like half restaurant, half artisan grocery store.
Yes, everything is very unique. I'd like to say organic, natural. I don't know that everything's organic, but it is definitely brands and foods you can't find anywhere else. On Saturday, they had people there that it was their brand that they were selling in the stores. Almost think of like a Sam's Club whenever they have samples out, but this was the people who had the different brands. They were in there sort of promoting their products, letting you try them. There was an artist in there. They also had a cute little market with
like a little farmer's market.
Like a farmer's
outside.
market. On the other side, they're selling pumpkins and bowls and all sorts of neat stuff. And then the restaurant was really good.
Yeah, the food was really good. We had a pimento cheeseburger with a slice of fried green tomato on it. It was really, really tasty. So we did that, and then came back here and had to find a radio in town and got some
Who
stuff.
would have thought finding a radio would have been so difficult?
It's hard to find just a regular AM, FM radio anymore.
And they wanted like $30 for it. I was thinking, is there not like a Dollar Tree around with I've just never in my life.
So I ended up going a little overboard and buying this big power supply box, like a job site radio. But
it's like an extension cord with a radio.
It's pretty handy though. It will be handy. It fits in the camper, so we can take it along with us everywhere we go.
Barely.
There's a very limited radio and no TV signal out here, but we were able to get the dogs game
with a broom.
Yeah, I had to
and aluminum
rig
foil.
something with a broom and aluminum foil. We got it working though. So we did that last night, and that was our last night here. We had a good time, and coming up, we'll be giving y'all our campground review on the next video.
Yep.
And so I hope you guys stick around for that. That will be coming next week. And don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified every time we come out with a new video. And if you did like this one, give us a big thumbs up. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Let's get happy before